Plus, the social media TV network for your city.
Hi guys, welcome to Nashville's Best. I'm your host, Kane Harrison. On this show, we showcase the very best of local business in Nashville. And today we have Micheal from Fidelity Motors. Mate, thanks for coming back in.
You're welcome. Always glad to be here.
Now, I love talking about hot, sexy, fast cars, and you've got plenty of them. For you guys who haven't been in to see the showroom down there, it's fantastic. All the cars are indoors. Let's talk about the sorts of cars that you have.
We like to, like you said, we do like to have some pretty good looking cars down there, whether they're expensive cars or non-expensive cars. I think we just like them to look at. I mean, we got BMW, Mercedes, we got a couple Ferraris, Porsches, great cars. We keep a stock of American muscle on the floor. Mm-hmm. You know, current American muscle, Camaro SS or 2SS, an SRT8, Challenger.
Gorgeous.
And then we try to keep a few classics on hand as well. We've got a 67 GTO, 77 Vet. So, you know, our cars, I think, are all what people would call pretty cool cars. But the price range, you know, it goes from, I've got a Porsche Boxster for $13,000. Mm-hmm. So all the way up to a Ferrari that's 70 plus.
And I've noticed that it seems that you guys pride yourself on that very thing, having a range of cars that are affordable to anyone who kind of wants that toy that sits in the garage or an everyday driver.
Sure.
You're a family man yourself. You've been in Nashville since 1986.
Yep.
And I'm certain that you would get the, you know, the father-son relationship of let's come in and kick some tires and have a look around. Talk about that.
We have a lot of fun with dads, sons, and other guys who like to bring their kids out to look at the cars that we have. We also have a racing simulator in the showroom.
You yourself race cars?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'm kind of in the beginning stages of that, but I mean, that's always been my goal. I would never sell a car that I wouldn't get in on a track and race myself, and I wouldn't sell one that I wouldn't sell to one of my kids. So, because we sell a lot of cars to friends, children too. I mean,
no doubt.
And a lot of times you get reverse snobbery is that, I don't want my child to be in a Camaro because it looks too good. It's like, well, you know, if it's the right price and it's the right car,
I bet the child wants to be in the Camaro.
Does it really have to be ugly?
Exactly.
Do you really have to put them in an ugly car?
I know what they'd rather be pulling up to at high school. That's definitely a Camaro.
Yeah. Why not let the kids have some fun? Let them drive a safe car, one that's affordable, but one that looks good too. I mean, I think that's something we all should do.
You know, and it's it's becoming more and more increasingly popular for people to look into cars also as investments. I'm certain that you would deal with some people who buy outside of Nashville via the internet, and you guys have a great online presence as well. What about from that standpoint? You have
well, there are some cars that are that we have that are considered investment cars, like the Ferrari, the GTO. They're probably not going to go down in value, or if they do, they're not going to go down in value as quickly as the stock market goes down. I mean, if everything crashes, everything will crash. But you know, the GTO is probably worth 15 times what it was when it was new. So
it's incredible.
And it grows in value every day. Same with the Vet. Same with an Impala that we just sold. So a lot of cars, if you've got an everyday driver, it's probably not going to go up in value.
No.
But if you get one that you want, then you can afford to put one in the garage, and it's the right car, it probably will appreciate in value over time.
But you know, I think that you're dead right. There are some cars that people buy specifically for investment, but the enjoyment that comes, I know that from experience, the bond that you can have, not only as a, you know, I've seen my dad and other people's parents have bonds with these cars that gets passed down to us, and then as a family we enjoy those as well. So that's the sort of stuff money can't buy.
Oh yeah, and plus, you know, you can't go drive a stock.
No.
You know, and when it goes up, you feel good, but it's like having nothing there. So there's something real special about having your money in a Ferrari that's in the garage that you can take out on a sunny day.
No complaints from me. Yeah. No complaints from me. Yeah. I'm the type of guy who'd walk out and just look at it and have a beer for 2 hours.
It does me a lot of good every day when I walk into the shop, that's for sure.
Now let's talk about your shop, because it is pretty glamorous as far as shops go. But you don't have the pressure of salesmen coming down and putting pressure on people to buy the cars. By my understanding, the showroom's downstairs. You guys have offices upstairs that are kind of tucked away.
Yeah, our offices are all in a loft, and we have information on every car. Carfax is on every car with the car. But we're just a whistle away when somebody wants us to come down and help. But we like to give the people a chance to browse, look through the showroom, you know, find the car they want. Generally, people already know by the time they get into the showroom that that's probably going to be the car they want.
Because they've looked online, or
because they've looked online and done their homework. And as long as we don't disappoint them, then they're probably going to drive that car home, and that's usually the case.
That's brilliant. And
car's in good shape.
You've also discussed that you will let the people, sometimes, if suitable, take the cars home and try them out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think cars need to be, it's especially if you're trying something new, and we always encourage people to maybe try something new.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a Ferrari, but if you're a Mercedes guy and you've thought about a BMW, or a Lexus guy and you thought about a Mercedes, or you're an SUV person and you're wondering how the FX35 actually drives, and you're crossing over a little bit, you want to spend a little bit of time with that car.
Sure.
Before you say, yeah, that's the one for me.
Yeah.
Because any car that's different that's not what you're used to and has something that's enjoyably different, you're going to want to buy it. But get used to it for a couple of days. Legally we can let you have it for 72 hours.
Well, I mean, I really admire that, because I know that buying cars is very emotive. We all know that. It's kind of like you see something and you want to go and grab a hold of it. And sometimes that can wear off. So I think with the types of cars that you sell, for people to become completely comfortable with the purchase that they're probably going to keep for a long period of time, I think it's admirable for you guys to do that. And I'm certain that there aren't a lot of people that do.
I'm dying to sell a person a car more than once, and to sell their kids a car. So, I mean, from the businesses that I've had that have been here in Nashville, we're in it for the long haul.
Right.
So we're looking for relationships, and we're looking for people who trust us, and we're looking to work with families, friends, and everything else. So
and I mean, I think that's something.
I don't want anybody to be in a car thinking, I think I made the wrong decision.
Right. It's the last thing that you want.
And a lot of people come in, they know exactly what they want, and we have it. No problem. But some people who aren't sure, we try to guide them and help them, and even if we don't have it, we can find it or steer them someplace where they can find what they want. Because, I mean, it's something you get in and use every day.
Yeah.
As opposed to, except for a mirror, I don't think there's anything that you have a close relationship with in your car.
No doubt.
So you should enjoy it. You should feel good about it.
Don't tell your wife that.
All right.
But I do want to get across, guys, because sometimes, especially when you're talking about brand names like Ferrari and, Camaro and things, there is an intimidation factor, because you automatically think price, you automatically think perhaps I'm not welcome in a car yard like that. And I know that you've touched on this, but just once again, because you guys do make everyone feel so incredibly welcome, and even if it's someone who just wants to come in and see one of these cars in the flesh, I'm sure they're welcome to come down.
Yeah, we have kids who come down just to have their pictures taken with them sometimes and share on Facebook. But, they're not that inaccessible. People would be surprised. You could buy a Ferrari used that's in great shape for less than you could buy a new Tahoe. Yeah. So it's, Tahoe will carry a lot more people, though. So it's a good
That's true. Not nearly as fast, though, that's for sure. But, guys, definitely jump on and check out their Facebook, and also check out, of course, their website. And their website is absolutely fantastic. And you can see majority or all the cars on there. I know there's a slideshow, so everything that's in stock you can see. And of course, we've got friends back in Australia who love cars, so if you guys are watching, make sure you jump on there too.
We've got a guy in Australia trying to buy a Camaro from us right now.
Well, there you go. And I mean, and that's the way that the world works now with the web. If you're in Middle Tennessee, of course, come in and see these guys. They have fantastic events all the time. They are completely family friendly. The kids and the dads, I imagine, will absolutely love the race simulator. Drop in and see Michael and the team. You might run into a Tennessee Titan every now and again as well.
Oh yeah, Brad's with us for sure.
Yeah, and but we've absolutely loved having you on the show, mate. We love talking about your business. It is one of the best in Nashville.
And you catch us on YouTube too. We've got a lot of cool videos about the cars. We've done a lot of walk-arounds on specific cars, and there are a few test drives that are on there that are a little bit in excess of the speed limit.
That's what we like to hear. But thank you guys so much for joining us on Nashville's Best. If you want to be a part of Nashville's Best, you can also contact us at talkopolis.com. Until then, Michael, we've enjoyed having you on.
Thank you.
Get down to Fidelity Motors, and we'll see you guys soon.